Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to introduce you to the other project I have going on besides the trailer that you've seen so far. If you've read the description on the page, you might have saw where it says I got a 48 Farmall M. So I figured might as well do an introduction video. It's been sitting for a while, so a little bit of this video will show basically me pulling it back out of storage. We're going to bring it down to the shop. We'll pull it in the door, and you'll probably see a little bit of a running video, but we'll get after it. So this Farmall, it was gifted to me from my grandpa. So it's a pretty important piece of machinery for me. Thing is with it, it came non-running, engine in pieces in a container, missing pistons, all the usual stuff. So it's just a roller. So in the typical Scrap Fab fashion, I have outfitted it with, it's a 9 horsepower Honda, reduced pulleys, basically giving it enough torque, spin the input shaft over. So I basically got it to where I can drive it around. The idea was to be able to move it while I'm rebuilding the engine. But talking with my grandpa about it, we think that maybe we can get it going more precisely, maybe functioning like it's supposed to. So that's what I'm going to focus on with this project, is getting it geared appropriately to where it works. And then eventually we'll probably mount a plow blade on it and try to just use it for clearing the driveway in the winter. Just little stuff around the property here. Like I said, it moves under its own power as it is, so it just needs a little bit more attention. So it's been in storage in this barn. Obviously the barn needs a little attention, but it's been in here just so it's not out getting snowed on. So we'll get these doors open and get some more light on it. You can see it pretty good, I guess, but yeah, basically we've got, it's a 48, just a standard M, but it does have a 9-speed conversion from the era, so that'll be something else we look into. There's Mr. Windsor. So yeah, I'll get these doors open and I'll probably bring the van up and we'll pull it on out of here and see if we can't get it fired up. All right, I got the doors open. This one's still froze shut, but we got enough room to get this out. So now we'll go get the van. And for those of you who haven't seen the van yet, you'll see a little bit here, but we'll do an introduction video on that project coming up soon. I got a couple things I want to get lined up before we get into that. Just trying to get some good solid content so it's not just a bunch of short videos. You know how it is when I watch videos. So but I mean, if that is something you're interested in, just a short overview, just leave a comment and I'll get after that. Okay, we got the old van hooked up to the drawbar. We'll try to get her out. We got quite a big snow drift going on, but I think we'll be okay. You guys never heard a good sound minivan. There you go. All right, guys, we got her out. So if you didn't notice, the van is only front wheel drive. So these drifts didn't really make it much easier to get it out, but we made it. And that's all that really matters. So yeah, this is it. If you can't tell, obviously small engine. It's all adapted. I just basically adapted it down through a series of pulleys. Those being, so on top we got a 3-inch pulley. The main pulley is a 6-inch, and that's shafted straight into the input shaft of the trans. It seems to work very well. Obviously you can tell it's just basically, so far I've got it mounted, everything to where it works. There's no legit clutch setup or anything yet. So in order to start it, I'll fire the engine up and disengage the belt, and then I'll re-engage the belt and we'll just push start it. I think the trans is pretty cold right now, so I'm not sure that I can push start it. But I'll at least break the belt free, and we'll fire that small engine up and make sure it still works. Basically the goal for this is going to be to run it completely on this engine. I'm going to have it geared down enough to where I can use all the gears, including overdrive. Obviously it won't be the same speed or power, all that stuff, but the purpose is functionality. Like this is called Scrap Fab, so it's all made out of just scrap metal I had laying around. That engine I've had probably 5 or 6 years now. So everything just works. Yeah, there's occasional things you got to buy, but I mean, just think about that. Like, you can take something you're gifted and just take random stuff off your floor, and you can have this thing driving around and being totally useful for you. So I've already started it, but you guys will get to watch me finish it. So like I said, the first start will be with the belt off. It hasn't ran since, I think I put it away in October or November. I mean, it's always ran good, so ideally it starts right up, but either way, we'll get it running. The setup from the other side looks quite like this. I took the belt off, so now we just got a freewheeling pulley. Right now, I've just got this reserve tank. Eventually we'll use the original, but you can see it's corroded, so we're not running off of that. We'll see if we can get it running. Took a little longer than I hoped, but she's running. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably just leave it like this. We'll let her warm up a little bit. Maybe we'll try to get it moving. I'd like to pull it in the shop, but if not, we'll figure something out. Keep it going. Obviously, I want to run the exhaust out the top. Right now it's just normal pipe like that. Alright guys, well, I got it pulled up to the barn. Issue right now is the oil's just too cold in this case, so I can't really, when the belt's engaged, can't spin this fast enough to get it up and going just because of the power. So I'm not gonna make you guys watch me pull on it for about 30 minutes. So I guess just next time I will include a driving video. That'll be later this week. So I'll just go over my complete plan with it, which I'm sure you guys might have some ideas for me. So ideally, once I tell you the plan, if you guys can just leave me some comments, other ideas, things like that. Obviously, I've had a lot of people ask why I'm not using the original engine. And like I said, it kind of defeats the purpose of my channel. I just want everybody out there to see potential in everything you have laying around, and that it doesn't cost thousands of dollars to have a useful tool. So it might be a little extra work, yeah, but I think in the end it'll be pretty sweet. So basically we're gonna keep the same kind of setup. I'll probably keep this reduction the same, but this engine is gonna get moved forward. Reason being is I'm going to install a 4-speed transmission out of a Jeep that I have. And so basically we're gonna reduce this down to the transmission and then straight into there. So we'll have 4 speeds on the transmission, then 9 speeds here. Whatever that adds up to. We'll have a huge variety of different gears we can select. It's probably hardly gonna move in one first gear and first gear, but I mean, I could probably pull something pretty good with just this little 9-horse. So I'll show you the transmission. I got it on the workbench right now. Basically, as you can tell, like everything else, all the scrap I have laying around, it's just been sitting a while, but it's still free and all the gears work. So ideally, when it's in the tractor, we'll have the engine about here, connected here. I'll probably shorten this up to save room. And then it'll be this. And then I'll probably mate it as close to the case as I can. But then I just have to worry about making the connection between this output shaft, where there normally be a transfer case, and then the actual input shaft on the track. And I do think it's very doable, and I think it'll be super practical given the horsepower we have. And I'm just really excited to get after it. But that's the whole reason I'm really making this video today is obviously we're getting close on the trailer. I've got some fenders and last finishing pieces there to knock out. I really just wanted to get you guys in the know for what else I have going on. And sometimes you get burnt out on one project at a time. I know you guys probably feel the same way. So this is me introducing the 48 Farmall M. You'll be seeing lots of it, and we'll have more of this and the trailer content coming up too. If you guys do have more questions about that or ideas, throw them my way. I've got quite a big pile of scrap to work with, so we're doing it all on the cheap. Everything's practical, everything I already have, and you guys can do it too. So I hope that everything I'm doing motivates you guys, that like some of the other YouTubers out there spending thousands of dollars, like it doesn't take that. I've done all this on just stuff that I've been given, that I've collected for free, for labor jobs, stuff like that. And we're gonna have fully functioning machinery around here, have a good trailer, a good tractor, all with just stuff laying around. We're clearing the shop floor, making lots of parts. I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. So that's the M. So thanks for tuning in today, and remember to comment, like, subscribe, share. Let's get this bigger so that everybody else can start projects like this. I want to see them all over YouTube. It's just cool to be able to turn something that somebody else would just consider junk and have it driving around on the cheap. So thanks again for everybody tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.